Well, hello, friends. I am Gerrick Angel. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel where I invite you to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. And it's my intention to share with you small practices that you can incorporate into the life that you already have. And these small practices will make a profound influence and effect on your ability to manifest the life that you really want to live. Dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. And so today we're continuing our series on self-care. Um, if you've watched the previous videos in this series, you already remember that when we use the term self-care, which that term's been used a lot lately. It's almost like another one of those buzzwords: self-care, self-care, self-care. It's an excuse to do things that make me feel good temporarily. Um, what we're really looking for is soul care. Um, we are body, mind, and spirit. If our body is calling for our attention, we tend to pay attention to that and we do something about it. If I cut myself, I'm going to do something about it. Um, my mind, if there's something on my mind, I might talk it out, I might research it, I'll do something about it. But when it comes to my soul or my spirit, that's the thing that we often ignore. Um, and so it's important to recognize that when we're talking about self-care, we're really looking for soul care, that part of us that we often forget to tend to. We forget that even the soul will ask for what it needs, but sometimes we ignore it. And so what do we do about that? So we talked about creating this spiritual toolbox. And the purpose of the spiritual toolbox is we want to have a list of things, or just know the things that we can do to tend to the soul, to soothe the soul, to let our soul, our heart know that we're paying attention so that we can raise our vibration and so that we can begin to dream bigger and vibe higher again, which will give us the opportunity to watch what we want to unfold. So in this spiritual toolkit, we are looking for practices that quickly can do that. They don't require a lot of investment in time or money, but they have a big result in shifting the way we feel. If we feel better, then we can create better. If we feel better, we're in a higher vibration. And from that higher vibration, we are closer to the things we really want. And so the assignment was to take a piece of paper, a journal, something, and list those things that quickly get you into a better mood. And so some of the things on my list are listening to music, cooking. Um, some people like to run, some like to write, but the idea is just make a list of those things that you can do quickly to raise your vibration and to put you in a better mood. Things that don't require a lot of investment in time or money. So some of the things I like are spa days and travel. Well, I can't do that all the time, but things like listening to music, I can do that whenever I want to. I can go for a walk whenever I want to. And so what I invite you to do, if you've made a list of these things that raise your vibration, that shift your mood, then the next exercise is to just look over that list, continue adding to it, but look over the list and highlight maybe three things that you can easily kind of keep in your back pocket so that you know that, hey, if I need to shift my mood, I've got these three things I can do instantly. They don't require a large investment in time. They don't require a large investment in money. So what are three things on your list that can instantaneously shift your vibration and lift you up? For me, like I said, I love to listen to music. Music for me is a quick and easy way to raise my vibration. It's a quick and easy way to get myself into a good mood. Another thing I love to do is cook. Now, I can't always cook, but if I happen to have the time to cook and I marry that or couple that with listening to music, whoa, I'm doing a good job. So that's another possibility. Maybe there's two things that you can do together. Maybe you're a person who likes to go for walks and you also like to listen to music. Maybe combining those things will have a greater impact. So for now, it's a very simple practice, is to look over your list of those things that raise your vibration, that make you feel better, and just highlight maybe 3 or 4 of them that you can keep in your back pocket so that you know whenever you need to raise your vibration, whenever you need to change your mood, you can go to those 3 things. So again, for me, I love to listen to music. I love to cook. The other thing that I almost forgot to put on my list is prayer. And I think the reason I was hesitant to put prayer on the list because it's so obvious. And sometimes when we're not in a good mood, we forget how easy it is to pray for ourselves. And so that may not be one of your first go-tos, because to be honest with you, sometimes if I'm in a bad mood, I don't want to pray. I kind of want to be in my bad mood for a couple of moments, and just let whatever that is move through. And so I'll hang out in my bad mood for a few minutes and then I'll kind of go, okay, I better put some music on. I need to cook something. And then I'll pray from a higher vibration. Now, it's not required that you do it in that particular order, but again, we're looking for things that you can do without a lot of investment in time, and also things that won't have any resistance. I know for me, meditation is a great way to change my mood and my attitude, but I don't always go to that. Sometimes it's easier to put on music. So let's be honest with ourselves and just ask, okay, Spirit, I've made a list of the things that make me feel better. I've made a list of those things that lift my vibration. Now reveal to me just those 3 things to keep in my back pocket so that I'm always prepared. So that's the assignment for today. Very, very simple. Look at your list, pick 3 or 4 things that you want to keep in your back pocket that will instantaneously raise your vibration, change your attitude, that don't require a big investment in time and money. Then we'll continue to go over the list. So if you're like me, you'll probably continue adding to it, and that's a fantastic thing. But we'll add to the list and we'll continue looking at it on another video. But for now, that's it. Remember to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. I would love if you would comment about some of the things on your list, because it's wonderful to share those things, because you might remind me of some things that I haven't thought of, and maybe there are things that I might want to mention so that other people can benefit from it. So please, please, please comment and let me know what's working for you and how it's working. Also, let me know if there's roadblocks to what you're doing, or there's something that you don't understand, because I definitely want to clarify that. And, maybe I'll make a video to address any roadblocks that have come up. If you're finding value from this, by all means, share it with your friends, subscribe so that we can take this walk together. Because as I said before, this series on self-care, there'll be several videos and you can implement any little piece of it and they build upon each other. So you might want to click the notification bell so that you know the moment that I post the next video. And then of course, I'd love it if you give a thumbs up, just, to let me know, hey, I found value in this. And most importantly, just continue to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. I'll see you on the next video. Have a gorgeous day, and I'll do the same.